Here we go, Kyle.
First feature event of the night is underway, and it's going to be Aaron Plemons to bring the field into turn number one for the first of 20 laps, with Brandon Warren to his right elbow as they are side by side to the exit of turn number two from second on back as Plemons looks to break away at the front of the field. Jeff Aslan, fastest lap of the race last time by as we get a spinner in turn two, and Aslan unable to challenge for the top spot as the caution comes out. Back underway to begin lap number three. Aaron Plemons, Jeff Aslan, 1 and 2 at the front of the field. And like the initial start of this race, the inside lane advances. Plemons to the bottom, Brandon Warren in second. Aslan going the wrong way, having a tough time getting back in the line in car number 7. Cody to his inside, so he'll fade to at least fourth, maybe fifth, as the 15 is closing in. Looking to the inside for Sean Petlock on Jeff Aslan, just in front of Marvin Minkler, as all sorts of cars out of shape mid-pack, including Travis Downey in a 3-wide battle for position off turn two.
Plemons still has it. Warren has to settle back in, and Bill Cody says he is factor number 3.
Pretty sporty 3-car race right now at the front of the field. Aaron Plemons, Brandon Warren, Bill Cody, and around goes Walker in turn 2 in the 0-1, nearly gets clipped. Garrett P spins to avoid, as does Matt Martell, and 3-car spin over in turn 2 puts us under the caution flag for the second time. Pace car is on pit road. Green flag is back out. And it'll be Plemons to bring him into turn number 1 with Warren to his outside.
There's no question he makes the move to set the pace back out front. Bill Cody moves in, down low, up to second. Brandon Warren drops back to third.
Moving into the top 10 and around the 15, who is really beginning to fade for Sean Petlock. David Chasko part of that battle as well. Couple of cars out of shape over in turn 2. Everybody's okay. Colton Gambacorda went to the inside to avoid it all to pick up a couple of spots on the speedway, but really split the field into about 2 groups right there in half, just out of the top 10 as the race leaders are single file. Caution is out for a car up into the outside safer wall in turn number 4. So the caution comes back out with 8 laps to run. Just as things were starting to heat up at the front of the field, the 08 has an incident. Go back under the green flag. Plemons back to turn number 1 as the race leader. Cody and Warren outside and in for the second spot.
Well, that's going to give Aaron Plemons a slight advantage, because as they are working to hold off each other, it gives Plemons...
Cody goes around, face of the field.
And Ouellette is there, gathers it back. Ouellette does a good job of keeping the car moving in forward motion, but wow, unbelievable chain of events. Aslan trying to get a nice run with some momentum. Can't do it. Plemons has it by a fender. And now, as the inside lane opens up, Marvin Minkler, truly one of the nicest guys in the pit area, tries to complete the move. Can't do it. Travis Downey is there. Aaron Plemons. Oh, and Isabella Manchella goes spinning like a top, and the caution comes out. Plemons by inches at the start-finish line. Jeff Aslan is going for the gusto. Can't do it. All of a sudden, Marvin Minkler tries to make the bold move to the bottom. Marvin settles back into third. Aslan back up to second. Tyler Trott is there. Here they come, Kyle. White flag is out.
1 lap to go. We'll try it again. Car bounces off the wall. It's Colton Gambacorda. We'll keep it under the green flag as they go to turn number 2. Aaron Plemons out front. He has led the entire distance, looking for win number 1 here at the Stafford Motor Speedway in the street stocks. Car 67 is in turn 3 for the final time.
Here he comes. He can feel the excitement. He'll come off turn number 4, fist in the air, and he is the winner. Aaron Plemons has done it.
Green is up. RJ Serdell brings the field into turn number 1. Matthew Winter the second to his outside as the field of limited late models exit turn 2 and race up the backstretch for the first of 20 laps, and they're already 3 wide for the race lead in turn 3.
There, no one's giving up an inch on this one. Who lead lap number 1? 3 wide is the story. They come off turn number 4. To the line they come. It is a first-time leader of the event becomes Matt Winters. Winters is in command. Once in the lead, RJ Serdell is in trouble. He gets crossed up. Everybody goes spinning like a top. Midfield, something went awry on the RJ Serdell car. Green flag is out. And believe it or not, the outside gets the advantage in car number 23. Devin Jensick is there, but it's short-lived because Matt Winters makes it look so easy. Takes back the lead. They touch single file 2, but then behind there, we've got a side-by-side battle, Kyle.
Great racing just into the top 5. Clement to the inside of Paradise for that spot, just behind Kyle Terrio. Had a good run in his heat race earlier tonight and is running well here early on in this feature event. Travis Haidar also joins that mix. Running in 6th a moment ago, goes to the inside of Paradise for P5.
Running alongside of Adrian Paradis, another great competitor in this division and class. That's the side-by-side battle. It's for position number 5. Travis Haidar makes the move. Here comes the 14 car. That is Kevin Cormier. Cormier tries to sneak down to the inside, and right there is Jason Lafayette, car 55.
Great racing toward the front of the field, including the race for 3rd. Clement has reeled in Kyle Terrio. Matt Clement, last year's champion, and also the Spring Sizzler winner for these limited late models a couple weeks ago. Takes 3rd spot away from Terrio in 4th.
Back up front. Winters comes off the turn like a rocket. But look,
off turn 2 goes the 24. Terrio looked like he was by himself. Gets the car pointed in the right direction. We'll see if he can continue on. Reeled him in. Matt Winter the 3rd, back to turn number 2, out in front in car number 74.
Still doing a good job. The margin is about a car length at times, but at other times, going into turn 3, he continues to lose some ground. Caution flag is out, and we believe the caution is for debris on the racetrack. And yes, it is just to the left of the start-finish line.
Matthew Winter the 3rd out front, but not for long. Devin Jensick gets a great jump as they go to the corner.
Does a good job down the straightaway, but by the time they come off turn number 2, it becomes a brand new leader again, Matt Winters, but all of a sudden, Matt Clement, he was looking for that caution, moves into 2nd with the skill of a surgeon. He is now challenging for the lead. Matt Clement, he was so amazing in his quest to win the Sizzler weekend event for this division. Now he continues to work over. Meanwhile, a car that is slipping further back is Travis Haidar. Apparently a problem with that car. Back up front, Kyle. The battle is for the 4th and 5th position. Kyle, he's got him reeled in. He's going to make a bid for it.
Here comes Clement to the inside of Matthew Winter for the top spot as they go to turn number 1. Clement to the inside, a little out of shape. They'll rub off of turn number 2. Bit of contact among the leaders. Winter not going down without a fight. Jams it in line just in front of Cormier, or at least tries to, as Clement goes to the top spot. Matthew Winter the 3rd in the 2nd spot. Then that race for position for 3rd with 2 to go.
They come off turn number 4. Paradis is all over him. And directly behind him is the 23 of Devin Jensick. Jensick has had a roller coaster night here in this division. Down the back straightaway. Still remains a battle between the 1st and 2nd positions are fine, but 3rd, 4th, and 5th, white flag is out. 1 lap to go.
Defending champion goes to turn 1 for the final time as the race leader, Matt Clement, car 59 off of turn 2 and continuing to pull away from the rest of the field. Battle for 3rd, shuffles up the back straightaway. Devin Jensick trying to take that spot away as Clement comes off of turn 4.
Off turn number 4, Matt Clement, 2 in a row here at Stafford. Meanwhile, the bid is for 3rd. Matt Winters will finish in 2nd with car 74. Double greens are in the air. Bottom of turn number 1. They're evenly matched Buffoni by inches. Foster drifts up the hill just a bit. Scott Foster trying to hold off the big dogs down the back straightaway. Myers makes a little contact. Alexander Fern is there. They come off turn number 4. Lap number 1, it looks like Scott Foster by inches as he works his magic down in turn 1.
7,000ths of a second between the top 2 to complete lap number 1, or even closer off of turn number 2. Foster to the inside, Buffoni to the outside, Meyer with nowhere to go, along with Alexandra Fern in fourth. She wants to look to the inside of Meyer as they're nearly 3 wide for the top spot to complete lap 2.
Myers has a rocket. He was the quickest car. He saw daylight to the bottom. He aimed the gun, he fired the bullet, and Myers, by inches, takes over the lead down in turn number 3. Buffoni has to settle back for a second. Here comes Foster. Here comes Fern. They come off turn number 4. It is a brand new leader. It is Chris Myers setting the pace out front. But here comes Alexandra Fern, and here comes Wayne Corey Jr. He is just starting to move in to the pack of 4.
Scott Foster in second now finds pressure from the inside from Alexandra Fern, who is in third. Battle for fourth is on. Corey to the inside of the Buffoni car, who is still stuck in that outside lane. Chris Buffoni, once challenging for the race lead, has faded to the back half of the top 5.
There's no question. They're still side by side there. Meanwhile, Wayne Corey Jr. tries to sneak down under. Corey moves in, picks up a spot. Oh, Buffoni. There is some contact, slips back on the racetrack. Mad scramble here for positions. Buffoni, like in a Joey Chitwood thrill show. Here we go.
Still 24 laps to go. Chris Meyer gets the jump on Scott Foster as they go to turn 1. Alex Fern caught in a 3-wide sandwich into the corner. Andrew Duran jammed that 43 car to the inside, was able to pick up 2 spots, and the 10 of Corey is now off the pace. May have had a tire go down on that car with all that contact. We'll see in a moment as the leaders come off of turn number 4. Will cross the line. Alex Fern kicked back to 5th in car number 12. Just behind the 23 of Kevin Gambacorta, the 2-time and reigning champion.
Has the talent to come to the front of the field, but we've got a yellow.
It's
we
the 10.
Believe, yes, that the problem is for the 10, Wayne Corey Jr. Fans are applauding in the grandstand. They're pumped up and watching this one. Down into turn 1, Myers, but guess what? Andrew Duran, bam, bam. He's out in front now as he takes over the lead, and all of a sudden Myers' supercar is now back in second. Side by side, here comes Foster, here comes Gambacorta.
And here they come back down to the line to complete lap number 8. Foster to the inside, Gambacorta topside just in front of Alex Fern and Bobby Sturck. But at the point, Andrew Duran beginning to break away just a bit from Meyer in second. The former race leader, Duran, been good on the restarts, made it 3 wide on the last restart to take a couple of spots away and then take the top spot on the most recent restart 2 laps ago. Battle for the lead is on, and it has really tightened up here in the last lap and a half. Chris Meyer to the inside of Andrew Duran.
Oh.
Contact is made. Both of those cars way out of shape. Kevin Gambacorta wisely backs off the throttle just for a moment. Keeps the 3rd spot, may take second away from Meyer, but allows the 44 of Scott Foster to close in from 4th, and Alex Fern in 5th. And back out front, Andrew Duran, that block a little bit paid off for him in the 43, and he's able to break away once again.
You know, you got to give credit to, oh, the champion. Oh, trouble now. Tire must have went down. Gambacorta's machine goes in at a ton. Green flag is out. Durant pulls away. Paul Verrecchio, the quiet one, the big guy, has moved in. He's on the podium in 3rd. Tommy Fern knows how to pick a buddy to get to the front of the class. He follows him through. Doesn't work. Alexander Fern takes him back. A pair of Ferns battling for position number 4. A problem in qualifying. That problem is gone, and he is trying to get to the number 1 spot. Trouble now. Little further back in the field, the 97 of Adam Gray goes around and makes contact with the wall.
All right, so the field continues under the caution, and there'll be a black flag to tail end of the field. Gambacorta, and it looks like they're
Gray
near each other again at the back here, and Gray not letting the 23 go around.
Nope. So let's take a look at the replay and see if we can figure out this situation. And Gambacorta goes to the inside, to the right of your screen. He is down underneath Gray. Gray tries to come down. He goes spinning up the racetrack.
Let's see if he can fend off the challenge of Daryl Keene now to his right elbow as green flag is back out. Keene trying to stay right with them in turn number 1. Then it's Verrecchio and Tom Fern in row 2. Alex Fern now challenging Tom to retake position number 4. She has been front half of the top 5, back half of the top 5, and now we're watching Gambacorta and Gray at the back of the field make contact once again. Gray not letting Gambacorta go by, so keeping an eye on them as the leaders go to turn number 2. Verrecchio to the inside of the 43 of Andrew Durand, unable to make the move. Here comes battle for the top spot. Verrecchio and Durand.
Durand continues to try to guard the spot. Verrecchio is all over him. Can't do it this time. Durand comes off the turn like a rocket. Alexander Fern, she's waiting, trying to get into the right situation. She's in striking distance. Daryl Keene is right there as well. Here they come again. It is still Durand, the leader. Now almost bump drafting like they're at a super speedway. Paul Verrecchio moves to the inside. Fender to the door. They come off the turn like two cymbals in an orchestra, clinging and clanging together as they work their magic, coming back to the strike.
Just in front of Alex Fern, who is trying to reel both of them in, as there's still more contact here on the front stretch between Verrecchio and the race leader, Andrew Durand. Both go up the racetrack. Here comes Alex Fern from position number 3. Daryl Keene is right there in the 4th spot. Top 4 looking to settle it here. Verrecchio to the point. Here comes Alex Fern to the inside of Andrew Durand for 2nd. With now 6 laps to go. Fern a bit out of shape, trying to make the move on Durand. Slid up and potentially open the door for Daryl Keene.
Off the 4th turn. Paul Verrecchio has done it again here at Stafford. He'll take down the win. Look at this battle for 2nd. 5 cars contending. Andrew Durand will finish in 2nd. Alexander Fern for 3rd. Daryl Keene for 4th.